I can't think nothing better than spending my day with you. My life's sunny and better, girl, when I'm with you. She illuminates so bright like a star in the skylines. She got the looks, the good, oh boy, I need her so bad in my life. Shawty, where you wanna go, 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 go? London, Paris, Tokyo, oh, shawty, we could go. Don't need no luggage, nah, 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 nah. Don't need no stress, girl, nah, 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 nah. Just me and you sounds alright, girl. I want nobody but you. I want nobody but you. I want nobody but you. I want nobody but you.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, our humble abode, PLDG Production. So for today, we'll be having again another lesson in Spanish, basic tutorial lesson in Spanish, and we'll be tackling about indefinite pronouns. So let's wait for our student. So na-late lang siya for a while. Okay. Ayan, so finally our student has arrived. Okay, llegaste tarde, Mrs. L.
Es que había atasco, profe. Lo siento.
Entonces, la próxima vez tienes que venir antes, ¿vale?
Vale.
Entonces, vamos a empezar. Alright class, so just like what I mentioned a while back, okay, we are going to study indefinite pronouns. So indefinite pronouns in Spanish are?
Pronombres indefinidos.
Pronouns are used to replace nouns. Okay, so instead of repeating nouns when we took Spanish, then we are going to use these pronouns. So we are going to discuss now indefinite pronouns. Okay, so what are examples of indefinite pronouns in English?
Anybody? Everybody?
Alright. Something,
I want
nobody,
nobody
no one.
but you.
Okay. Several, few are examples of indefinite pronouns. So take note of this. Alright, so let's start. So when we talk of indefinite pronouns, this refer to a group of pronouns, okay, that take the place of nouns, and they are used to refer to a group of persons or things. Okay, so instead of repeating, okay, the nouns being talked about in a sentence, then we can make use of indefinite pronouns. Okay, so take note of this class. So when we are going to use indefinite pronouns, of course, still we are going to consider the gender, okay, the masculine or feminine gender of the nouns being talked about, and of course the number. Okay, so if this, okay, is plural or singular in form. Alright, so learning indefinite pronouns in Spanish is more on familiarizing yourselves or memorizing these indefinite pronouns. Okay, so this is very important. So let's try to familiarize ourselves now with indefinite pronouns in Spanish. Okay, so are you ready?
Sí, profe.
Let's start. Okay, something or anything in Spanish?
Algo.
Alright, so when we refer to a certain person, let's say somebody or anybody.
Alguien.
Muy bien. The next indefinite pronoun would be some or a few. And take note of this, okay? There is masculine form and feminine form and the number 2. So what is the Spanish for some and few?
Alguno, alguna. En plural, algunos, algunas.
Muy bien, fenomenal. Okay, let's continue with the next pronoun. What about each one or everybody?
Cada uno o cada una.
Muy bien, so cada uno, cada una. So that it each one or everybody. What about anybody or any?
What about anybody or any?
Cualquiera.
Muy bien, cualquiera. Okay.
Cualquiera.
Cualquiera. Another pronoun, so when we are going to refer to a thing, let's say nothing or anything in Spanish,
Nada.
nada. Nobody or anybody,
Nadie.
nadie. So that is pronounced as nadie, and it is spelled as N-A-D-I-E. So that is nadie. Okay? Alright, so next we have none or any. So if you are going to use this indefinite pronoun, we are referring to a thing. Okay, so none or any in Spanish is...
Ninguno. Ninguno.
Alright, so we have there the gender. Okay, masculine is ninguno and feminine is ninguna. Alright, so we also have the indefinite pronoun little or few.
Poco. Poca.
Alright, so we have there, take note, poco or poca, and we also have the plural form, which is...
Pocos. Pocas.
What about if we refer to only a few?
Solo unos pocos.
Solo unos pocos. Okay, so that's it. Let's also have the indefinite pronoun so much or so many.
Tanto. Tanta. O tanta. Tantas.
Okay, so we have also the feminine and masculine gender and of course the number. So how do you say it again?
Tanto. Tantos. Tanta. Tantas.
Okay, so take note of that. So tanto, tantos, tanta, tantas. Okay, right. So this is very important also if we are talking to a general public. For instance, all or everything.
Todo. Toda. Todos. Todas.
Okay, so take note of that. So there is this masculine, feminine, okay, todo and toda. Then the number, singular, plural, todos and todas. So if we refer to the indefinite pronoun English, all or everything. And of course, we also have this indefinite pronoun, the one, blank, the other.
Uno. El otro. Una. La otra.
Okay, so take note, of course, if we refer to masculine, we are going to use uno, el otro, o when it's feminine, una, la otra. Okay, so that's it. So, and the word several.
Varios. Varias.
Okay, several people, for instance. Okay, varios o varias is generally plural in form. So we don't have the singular form for several because several is plural indefinite pronoun. So we are going to use varios and varias in Spanish. So when you familiarize these pronouns already, then it would be easy for you to speak the Spanish language. So let's have some exercises. Let's try to use these indefinite pronouns in sentences to master these indefinite pronouns. Are you ready?
Sí, profe.
Okay, so let's try to translate these sentences in Spanish. I have something for you.
Tengo algo para ti.
Okay, so indefinite pronoun used there is algo, and that refers to something. Did you see anything?
¿Viste algo?
Somebody asked me.
Alguien me lo ha preguntado.
Have you seen anybody?
¿Has visto alguien?
O has visto a alguien? So do not forget that, okay? So we have the direct object, okay? Has visto a alguien. Did you tell anybody?
¿Dijiste a alguien?
I didn't tell anybody.
No dije a nadie.
So take note of this. So do not forget to use the personal a, okay, before indefinite pronouns, okay, referring to people when they are the object of a verb. So just like for instance in our sentence previously, a nadie o a alguien. ¿Has visto a alguien? No he visto a nadie. She gave each one an orange.
Le dio una naranja a cada uno.
Everybody home.
Cada uno a su casa.
Anybody can get it.
Cualquiera puede cogerlo.
Any of the information is valid.
Cualquiera de las informaciones vale.
Fenomenal. Many of the houses didn't have a terrace.
Muchas de las casas no tenían terraza.
What do you have in your hand?
What do you have in your hand?
¿Qué tienes en la mano?
Nothing.
Nada.
He didn't ask me anything.
No me pregunto nada.
Who can you ask?
¿A quién preguntas?
Nobody.
A nadie.
He doesn't want to ask anybody.
No quiere preguntar a nadie.
How many have you got?
¿Cuántos tienes?
None.
Ninguno.
Alright, so if you are referring to a female noun, for instance, then you are going to use cuántas o cuánta. Okay, so cuántas tienes. Or if you are referring to masculine, cuántos tienes. So what will be your answer for cuántas tienes?
Ninguna.
¿Cuántos tienes?
Ninguno.
Muy bien. The indefinite pronoun another one or others in Spanish,
Otro, otra.
and
Otros, otras.
that is for plural form. I don't like this size. Have you got another?
No me gusta esta talla. ¿Tienes otra?
I don't like this car. Have you got another?
No me gusta este coche. ¿Tienes otro?
Alright, so this is very important, guys. So when we are going to use the indefinite pronoun otro or otra, we can never put before it un or uno. Okay, so we cannot say un otro or una otra. So that is incorrect, okay? I have a little.
¿Tengo poco o tengo poca?
Muy bien, so you have to consider the masculine or feminine gender. Was there a lot of noise?
¿Se oía mucho ruido?
Not so much.
No tanto.
She has destroyed everything.
Lo ha destruido todo.
It's all going to be fine.
Todo va bien.
Do not worry.
No te preocupes.
One said yes, while the other said no.
Uno dijo que sí y el otro que no.
Some cost 700 euros, the others 900 euros.
Unos cuestan 700 euros, los otros 900 euros.
I love several of them very much.
Varios de ellos me encantan mucho.
So another tip when we are using the indefinite pronouns, do not forget to make those pronouns that have feminine and masculine gender agree with the noun they refer to. I've lost my laptop, but I've got another one.
He perdido mi portátil, pero tengo otro.
I've lost my wallet, but I've got another one.
He perdido mi cartera, pero tengo otra.
Alright, so take note of that, okay? So we have the first one, portátil, otro. Because portátil is masculine, so we're going to use otro. Okay, another one, wallet, okay? Cartera, that is feminine, so we're going to use otra. Okay, he perdido mi cartera, pero tengo otra. So they have to agree with, okay, the gender and of course the indefinite pronoun that we are going to use, okay? Another important tip when we are using indefinite pronouns. So let's take for instance, we are using algo, alguien, and alguno. They can never use a negative such as no. Instead, you have to use the appropriate negative pronouns such as nada, nadie, ninguno. Alright, so let's have some examples. I can't find anybody.
No encuentro a nadie.
I haven't got anything to do.
No tengo nada que hacer.
Okay, this is very important too when we are answering negative questions or if our answer is no. So we do not say no nada, no nadie, or no ninguna. So that is incorrect. You just say nada, nadie, or ninguno. Alright, so let's have examples. What's happening?
¿Qué pasa?
Nothing.
Nada.
Who asked?
¿Quién preguntó?
Nobody.
Nadie.
How many are there left?
¿Cuántos quedan?
Or
¿Cuántas quedan?
none.
Ninguno.
Or
Ninguna.
so you have to remember again if it is masculine or feminine. So cuantos, ninguno. Cuantas, ninguna. Alright, so another tip. So you also use nada, nadie, ninguno on their own without know when they come before a verb. Let's take an example. Nothing frightens me.
Nadie me asusta.
Nobody asked.
Nadie preguntó.
Alright, so let's have some more exercises, okay, to check if you really understood our lesson for today on indefinite pronouns. Are you ready, class?
Are you ready, class?
Are you ready?
Sí, profe.
Muy bien, vámonos! Alright, so that ends our lesson for today. So I hope you learned something again. Our tutorial session on Spanish, basic Spanish tutorial. So this is very basic, just like what I told you previously, but they are very important for us to be able to learn Spanish.
Muchas gracias.
Adiós, hasta
Adiós.
luego.